Lads, you know it's cold when there's ice on a wooden table. I want to shamelessly plug my Snapchat right now because honestly lads, Snapchat is lit lately. I'm being a bit quiet because there's still people in bed. Trust me, get on that Snapchat. Most likely you'll miss out being involved in stuff like this, plus on the Snapchat you'll know when a video is going to be live a day beforehand, hours beforehand, minutes beforehand. I gathered about, how many questions? Let me just estimate. I gathered about 40 to 50 questions, but I'm not going to answer them all. I'm only going to go into ones that are entertaining in a way, or I feel like they actually would help multiple people, not just the person who asked it. I'm just going to get started. This is from Paddy K. I might just show you the question, probably screenshot it. He asked, what's your advice on water intake during workouts? Like how much water should you go through during a workout, or should you train, or should you at all? Should you be sipping away for each exercise, or what? I've honestly never considered how much water I'm taking in through a workout, but I do know if I work out later on in the day, and during that day I'm drinking a lot of water. Like if I'm in work and I always bring a 2 litre bottle. I always buy a 2 litre bottle of water before work, and if I drink all that and then I have a workout, I feel like the pump is better, the pre-workout hits me better. It makes sense though, because how much percent of your body is made up of water, and if you are very hydrated, the pump is going to be better. It's just common sense. But I mean, sipping on water too much throughout a workout, sometimes it slows you down, sometimes it gives you a full feeling in your stomach, and that's not the best thing to have when you're working out.
I don't know who this is asked from, it's just on Snapchat, just no name. Does lifting give you more attention from guys than girls? In a way you could say lifting gives you a lot of attention from lads, because if you have something that they don't have, then they'll envy you. It's just like why any of us watch a bigger fitness YouTuber who has a more impressive physique. You probably think I just enjoy it, but in the back of your head there's envy there. You want something that they have. Like, I don't know, they might have a sick chest, they might have sick set of abs, and there's just usually a reason you start watching something. Usually you envy something that they have. But no, you obviously get attention from girls as well. I mean, you're gonna get more attention than this skinny lad would get if you have a nice physique. This one's from Chris Reynolds. How tall are you? I'm 5'7", short ass. Matt Bellamy, I don't know if I'm butchering your name, probably am. Glenn Fitness, aka Glenn Butcher name. What do you think the best age to start lifting is? PS, gotta love the curry gains. Best age to start lifting, I'd say messing around and just exercising, about 14. 15, probably do full body workouts. 16, start hitting separate muscle groups, and then I'd say 17 is when I'd really, well probably 16, but 17 is when you really take a growth spurt and you probably get the most out of what you're putting in. I'd jump on a proper like workout split, chest, back, shoulders and arms, legs, etc.
This was asked by Connor. When you started off working out, did you ever think get this far and as big as you are at the moment? I think he's talking about in terms of size. Yeah, of course I did. I'm not near where I want to be in terms of size. But trust me, when I started working out, lads, I might find a picture and throw it up now. My body was so shit. Like, the first year or so I just worked out normal. The second year I started trying to fix stuff. I wasn't one of these people who just jump in the gym, had a perfectly symmetrical body and just nailed away at it for a few years. I'd say if I did, I'd be a lot bigger and I'd have a lot better of a body, but I just didn't. How do I go about getting shredded for the summer after an 8-month-long bulk? Start slow, start really slow. The slower you start, the better your results will be at the end, the more muscle you will have kept. Because an 8-month-long bulk, if it was a successful bulk and a consistently successful bulk, I'm guessing you put on a lot of size. I'm only bulking like 4 months now I think, and I've put on a lot of size. Like, I can tell the next time I cut, my body is going to be a lot more dense looking than what it was the last time I cut. But I might say start really slow, get the most out of as little as you can. I mean, it's only going to benefit you, you're going to be able to eat a lot more food. Just start really slow. Maybe just jump on maintenance for a week or two, then drop it down under maintenance for a week. The next week add 1 day of cardio, keep the same calories. Keep those same calories for about a month. Add an extra day of cardio every week or two. The next month drop your calories, add another day of cardio. If you're ending up on 5 days of cardio, Keep your calories the same. Up your cardio probably 10 minutes. Simple shit. Keep it slow.
Razvan, did you ever get hate off people going gym in secondary school? If so, how did you deal with it? No, I never did. It was sort of just a thing that it was just like a characteristic of me. Like everybody knew that I worked out and they were just used to it. I mean, I don't know why you'd get hated on. I don't know why you'd get hated on for going to the gym. If anything, it was the complete opposite. I don't know why you'd get hated on for going to the gym. If anything, it was probably the complete opposite. I mean, like not praised, but I mean, definitely not hated. And I didn't have to deal with it. So out on the go. Oh, would you ever eat food out on the go, or is it all made at home and brought with you? Example, going to work and stuff. No, when I'm bulking, I don't think I've ever packed food and brought it with me since I started bulking. Yeah, since I started bulking, I've just been eating out. I can still track macros and shit, especially if you're going to places like for my lunch and work, I go to Marks and Spencer's, and I mean the stuff, the sandwiches and shit that they sell. You can just scan the back of it with the MyFitnessPal app and it'll tell you everything that's in it. I wouldn't be going out and eating McDonald's and shit for my lunch every day because it's not 100% accurate when you're trying to track it. So you might be a little over your fat intake, and it doesn't leave enough room for you to enjoy yourself for the rest of the day in terms of like fat, because there's always more fat in those fast food places than is actually on the label. Oh, that was asked by Daniel.
Is there any tips or advice you could give for a person that's starting the gym? Just start, don't think about anything, just get into it. Watch YouTube videos, Google stuff that you're stuck on at the time. You're struggling with something, figure out the answer for that. You'll build a portfolio of knowledge on everything. Just start.
CF. I don't know who you are, but just your name's CF. Would you drink a glass of raw horse jizz each morning and night every day for 6 months to guarantee gains of at least 30 to 40 pounds of muscle in that time period? That's a tough one. The way you say raw horse jizz, I'm guessing I can't flavour it. I don't know, some flavouring drops or some shit. I don't know. Do you know what? I probably would. To be completely honest, I probably would. 40 pounds of muscle. That's at least 8 years of work just for drinking horse jizz. Right, this is asked by A. Just your name's A. Settle your ass. Right, A. Looking back on old pictures and seeing the transformation from then and now, how do you feel about it? Honestly lads, you're gonna get motivated or you're gonna get demotivated. You're gonna lack motivation no matter what you do. Like, it might look like everybody is so into what they do, but I guarantee you, behind the scenes or on the backbone, a lot of the time people are very lack a lot of motivation. And honestly, whenever I feel unmotivated lads, which every single person that you know about does feel every now and then, no matter who they are or what they do, I guarantee they feel unmotivated at times. Honestly, all it takes for me is just go back and watch my transformation video, the 3-year transformation video. I don't know what it is about. I have the song saved on my phone. Whenever I watch that video, it just gets like, it gets like the fire burning again, if you get me. There's not a lot else I do, just other than, honestly, this might sound so corny, but watching my own stuff gets me motivated, not other people's stuff. I mean, there's nobody that inspires me to get out and do something. It's sort of all just looking back on what I've done already and remembering how motivated I was at the time of making that video or whatever. Paddy OC, are you going to start training girls? Honestly, if my gym let me train people, the amount of clients I'd have around here, people that I don't even know, I get texts on Facebook and shit asking me my personal trainer and stuff. And even if someone sticks up a status, anybody know any good personal trainers, somehow I just always get tagged in them. Even though I'm not a personal trainer, but if I was to, and I could 100% train people and get serious results, if my gym let me train people, I'd say I'd be making a mint. I don't know this person's name, so I'm not even going to try and attempt to say it, but he or she asked, I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl, I'm guessing it's a girl. They asked, do I have a type when it comes to female? No, not really, but they gotta have an ass. Ever pulled any women from just your body? I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I might have got a few just from my body. Well, appearance in general, I mean, you can't be ugly and pull a board because you have muscles or because you have a six-pack. I mean, I'd say I've pulled a lot of boards just from appearance. And I'd say like some boards are into that shit, like just muscles and shit. But I mean, you obviously have to be good looking as well. But yeah, to answer that, I'd say I have. I'd say if I was skinny, I wouldn't pull half as much as I do now. Drew7, if there was one YouTuber account life you could take over for a day, who would it be and why? Honestly, I have no idea. Probably somebody with millions of subs, just so I can feel like what it feels like to have 1 million or 2 subs, and if it's not too good, fucking quit. I don't know. Honestly, that's a hard question. There's nobody I really like envy that much that I want to be. can you see yourself going to the gym and staying active even when you're much older, like grey hair and grandchildren old? I do always see the old lads who do be about 90 going at it in the gym. I'd say I'll be doing this for the rest of my life till the day I die.
Ken, will you ever compete in bodybuilding when you're older? Also, best exercise for bringing up the traps. Honestly, I never specifically train traps unless I really remember, which is probably once every 2 weeks. I find when I train back, I train it in a certain way where I hit the whole trap. I don't just hit the lower lat when I'm doing pulling movements. When I'm doing rowing movements, I really focus on the upper trap as well. There's different movements you can do. Will I ever compete in bodybuilding? I don't know. Going through all that stuff, I really want a result from it. And I know a lot of people say I'm doing it for myself and stuff, but if you were doing it for yourself, you wouldn't be vlogging it every single day. You're hoping to get a bit of publicity out of what you're doing. There's no point in even lying to yourself saying you're not. But I'm planning on competing this year in men's physique, just not bodybuilding. I want to do it for this content, and I want to do it just to see how good I do. I think I'll do good. Dan, what kind of pre-workout do you use? C4. And Adam Kelly, what inspired you to start going to the gym and start YouTube? As I said, I just got hooked. I never watched any YouTube videos, never knew anything about the fitness industry. I was just hooked on making gains. It's a true love. I know a lot of people nowadays, man, they start because they see Christian Guzman and shit, and they end up getting into the gym. But me, it was way before all that. Just complete love for it. To start YouTube, I was just, honestly, this might sound so blunt, but I was just looking at what's already out there, and I'm just like, these are all in their mid-20s and stuff, and me, I'm only, 19? I just felt like I had a lot of fucking potential when it comes to what's already out there. Especially by the time I come to my mid-20s, my physique will be definitely questioned. As cocky and as arrogant as this might sound, I just felt like I had more to give. I don't know. I respect absolutely everybody out there. I love watching some people, but I just felt like if I actually wanted to, I could probably make a little bit of an impact myself. Think about it, lads, I'm still young, I'm only 19.
Brandon, is one of your milestones to be signed to a big company like Alpha League, etc., or even better, start your own and open your own gym? No matter where I end up with this or anything, eventually I do want to own my own gym. I'd love for that to be a job for the rest of my life, even if none of this works out. Just have my own gym. I don't know why. It'd be just something that I could wake up every morning, either make better or else keep it running smooth. Because if you own your own gym, if you don't put in work, the gym's just gonna plummet. So it will keep me going instead of like a regular job where you don't really give a fuck because it's not your company. You'll go in and half-ass it and work. Yeah, I'd like a job, aka own my own gym. Something that would basically something that would give me responsibility. Here's one, I'm not gonna say the name though. Am I single? No.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, and do you hope to do any work in the US? Honestly, I don't know where I see myself in a month. I'm just gonna keep going with this. The videos are gonna get better. I've had loads of people come to this channel and say, I'm so surprised your sub count is under this, it's so low compared to what I thought it would be. Trust me, lads, I'm not counting the subs. I'm just gonna keep grinding and keep making better videos. Bobby CS, Ibiza or Croatia, I don't know what I'm doing this year. Everyone's going Ibiza, but I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I'm willing to spend that much money on a holiday just yet, because this year I really have big plans. I don't know who asked this, it just has a black screen. Snapchat just doesn't put the name up here anymore. But what's a good way to build your strength on the bench? Just keep benching. If you are in a surplus, just up your calories, man. Fuck putting on a bit of weight. The bench press is one of the only lifts that really takes your weight into account when it comes to your strength. So if you're heavier, you're going to push more weight.
Matty Tunner began training 5 months ago and went to the gym 4 times a week and saw good progress. Due to football and school, I can only get to the gym once a week max now. Can I build a good physique from doing home workouts with dumbbells and bodyweight exercises? No bench. Cheers, mate. There's no way. There's no way you can build a very good physique at home with dumbbells. There's just no way. If it was possible, I'd probably do it. Everybody would probably do it. But that's the reason there is a gym, because there's a variety of stuff and your body needs to switch things up. If you're doing the same workout at home with dumbbells, your body's going to adapt to it and you're not going to grow past what you already have achieved from doing it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, straight to the point, no.
Don't know who asked this either. What's your goals for 2017? Man, I want to take this shit to the next level. I know I was getting me grasp of things in 2016. I wasn't really used to the camera and stuff. I didn't really have my own unique style of editing, my own like touch on a vlog. But now I do. Now I feel like I have everything set in stone. Now I can just start branching out into different video ideas. I have a lot planned. I'm starting one of them very soon. It's gonna take a month to make. You'll see it when it's out. But yeah, man, just every now I'm gonna keep the vlogs going, but every now and then I'm gonna throw out a video that has the potential to pick up a lot more views and a lot more attention than just a vlog. Yeah, just take this shit to the next level. If you could come out with your own supplement, what would its function be? I'd probably just come out with a pre-workout, because pre-workout is life.